Hello everybody and welcome to our playthrough, first impressions of Riot Games' one and only League of Legends, aka Wild Rift. They just came out with this on iOS. If you guys don't know what League of Legends is, know that it is the most popular esports game in the planet right now. It's got the most scholarships, it's got the most buzz, it's got the most viewerships, and now they have recently released on Apple's App Store the mobile version, and I am currently playing, or I'm about to play for the very first time, Wild Rift on the iPad Pro 10.5 inch. That is the 2018 version, and I'm also going to try out Wild Rift on a tiny little iPhone 12 mini. So you'll get to watch me as I play through my very first game here. Maybe it's going to take me through a tutorial, and that's okay too. I just wanted to show you off kind of the control scheme and how it all plays out. Yes, I've played League of Legends for a very long time. I know what I'm doing on the Summoner's Rift on PC, but we're going to see how that translates over to iPad. All right, it's already loading up a tutorial for us. I wonder how the frame rate is going to be on this older iPad. I'm recording it in 60p on my camera, and then of course I'm using the screen recording in the software itself, which I'm not sure as of recording this video if it limits my FPS. Looks like it's running at about 30 frames per second.
Welcome to League of Legends.
I'm gonna bump up the brightness here.
Wild Rift.
Okay. Destroy the enemy nexus. Hey, just like in the PC version. So it looks like we've got like a joystick to use here. And I'm controlling Jinx, one of the marksman characters in the game. Right off the bat, it already feels like the camera is way zoomed in. Here it's talking about my mana, my health bar. If this is your first time looking at League of Legends, this all looks just like the game. Okay, so I don't have to aim at the minions to kill them. I'm just tapping my basic attack. Okay. Easy enough.
Each champion has unique abilities with powerful effects.
Tap on a
pulls out a rocket launcher that deals splash damage.
So this is an ability she has in game. She toggles between her two guns.
Attack the enemy minions.
And it seems pretty similar, where we toggle
Again to attack.
to her minigun, and then we toggle to her AoE ability.
Good. Use an aimed
Ooh, skill shot time.
tap to learn
Or
a new
aimed ability.
Hold down the ability, drag it toward the enemy.
Ah, I see.
Go.
Okay, so skill shots are aimed with the right joystick by holding it. I'm gonna go ahead and do that again. See, I can go full 360 degrees. Easy enough. Here's our ultimate.
Ability to do well done.
Easy enough.
There are dozens of unique champions.
The controls seem okay. I'm very curious to how these other champions work on mobile. This is probably the biggest, this is by far the biggest question we all have as League of Legends players. Like, how is this going to translate? Okay. Blitzcrank is fairly simple. So I do have to remember to auto here, I think. Will he auto by himself? No, he won't. So he'll turn around. We're probably going to skip over this part. This is very simple League of Legends stuff, but I actually want to try out these other champions real quick. Oh, okay, so Master Yi has an ability where he can use his Q ability, but you do have to point it a little bit. It's kind of like, generally, you want to attack there. Right? Alright, let's try Ari, who's all about the skill shots. I mean, it's a charm. Okay, she's really straightforward. And I was always wondering, you know, is this going to be an adaptation? Is this going to be a full-on, like, one-to-one recreation? I don't know. I instinctively tried to tap on the minion instead, like as if my fingers were a mouse. Oh, here's the thing. What if I wanted to target a specific minion? I can't. So I can't actually target effectively an individual minion here. let's go ahead and get this tutorial completed. I feel like I've already gotten a pretty good grasp of it. What does trip me up here is the fact that I feel so zoomed in. And then we're going to see how well we do in a game. I also want to know, are the games shorter, right? If it's a mobile version, you would think that that Malphite ult. If it's a mobile version, you'd think that it's more accessible. Maybe because it's on a mobile device, the games are shorter in some way. I'm not sure, so let's go ahead and try it out. I mean, it's smooth. It's definitely a well-polished game. But no, what really makes me excited about this is that this is Riot Games' first journey into mobile esports that aren't, you know, that's not like Legends of Runeterra, like a asynchronous card game or something. Co-op v AI. Let's go with... Okay, we have to do intro bots. So here we're going to play our first game, and we're just going to try to win, to be honest. But we're also going to see how long these games are. Are they full length? Can we turn these into, like, 30-minute games on a mobile device? That seems kind of long to me. On an iPad, a 10.5-inch screen. I feel like I've got enough screen real estate here to work with. It's throwing out a lot of things at me. I'm going to buy my longsword here. Huh. This is interesting. So it's telling me top lane is the duo lane? And I think what it is no matter what side you're on... Look at this anti-bot. It's going to give you blue side, I think? Is that what it just said to me? Okay, we're going to see if I can flash. Okay. Now... that did not flash the way I wanted to. So last hitting is a thing still. It's still very much a thing. Ooh. So taking a look at the other UI elements, you've got the minimap at the top left. That throws me off. It's kind of recommending me what to buy here. So what if I clicked on this? Okay, it gives me actual builds here. Kind of telling me what I can buy. It's got my FPS value. We'll see if we can turn that up later. So how would I look at the parts of the map? Okay, so I can click and hold on the map to zoom to different parts. I notice it's got a microphone, so I should be able to talk to my friends. Oh, here we go. Frame rate. Let's go bump this all the way up to 120. And yeah, I'm getting 115 frames per second. That's awesome. And I can actually see those too. Because on my iPad Pro, I have Pro Motion, which the display itself is 120 hertz. As you can see, I'm dipping down to like 118, but I mean, overall, there it is, right? Did I just get my ult? So I just got my ulti at level 5. 500 gold boots. Normally that's 300. So gold value has changed. Abilities and when do you get them? That has changed as well. So there's going to be different metas or different strategies here. I could totally see this becoming the go-to option for countries or programs that don't have PCs, right? Like one of the biggest things I've noticed when it comes to high school esports or middle school esports, the infrastructure isn't always there for every player in every school. Some schools can't afford PCs, right? And some middle schools, like, you can completely forget about them in terms of being funded. Hey, look at that, the double kill. And that's game. Cool. I mean, that's a taste of Wild Rift, guys. 120 frames per second, even on an old iPad. It feels like League of Legends. Obviously, there are some differences. The controls will definitely get taken. You got to get used to them. But this is it. Awesome. Let's go ahead and switch over to an iPhone. Now, this is the iPhone 12 mini. So this is an older device, but this is what maybe most of you guys have if you don't have an iPad. Okay, so for those of you who were wondering and sticking around, this is the game on the iPhone 12 mini, as you can see. I'm going to load up practice range. This is now in 60 frames per second. I'm going to load up practice range. I'm going to play my favorite character, Lee Sin, just to see. Oh my god, it's so small. I have to bring it up. It's so tiny, guys. But we're going to go ahead and level ourselves all the way up here. Get every single thing we want. Oh man. Okay, so Lee Sin does not have to have a ward to ward hop in this one. Okay, maybe it's not as hard. I lied. But yeah, it's... Wow, look at that dash. It's so crazy. He just gets a full dash. Wild Rift out now on iOS. You guys should try it out for yourselves. It's completely free to play. If you've never played League of Legends before, this is probably the easiest way to get into it. And yeah, happy Wild Rifting, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked this content, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. You know me, I'm trying to make some good, positive, wholesome content out there for a world that may not be nearly as positive as we would like. With that being said, though, thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are valued and you are capable. And we'll see you next time.